Now, this might sound a little bit wild, but if you are currently single right now and you've kind of had long-term relationships for quite a while, and you're kind of questioning, like, am I going to find my person? What's my person going to be like? What's my whole life plan, my timeline? Particularly as a woman, we think about those things a lot. This is going to sound like mad advice, but it's something I've implemented that's really changed things for me. Sorry. So basically, you kind of need to explain to your brain, hypothetically, your end goal is not to meet your person. Now, you've been institutionalized to believe it is. But when you say to yourself, okay, maybe I won't meet a life partner, you're not saying it in a defeatist way, but you're saying it in terms of, that's not the end goal of my life currently right now, is not to get to the destination coupled up. It's to live this life. So when you train your brain, we're not searching for husband right now. Even though, I have a lot of jokes in my family about that Ray song, Dear Future Husband, Where the Hell is My Husband? Some great songs, and my nephews and nieces are currently hunting for Dear Future Husband. But anyway, I've kind of trained my brain. The most important thing of my life when I come out of it is not meeting my partner. So what happens if, hypothetically, I take that off you, your overthinking brain, forget about it, throw the concept of a partner in the bin for right now. What are you going to do now? You're 30, or you're in your 30s, you're young, you're vibrant, you have lots of ideas that you want to do with things like social media, your career, friends, your loved ones, nieces and nephews, holidays, trips you want to plan, courses you want to do, books you want to read, classes you want to start. If the goal is not romantic and you literally take that off the table, which for a lot of us is crazy because we've been institutionalized to believe that's the most important thing, to get married, to find a partner, to have children. And for me, it's a deep yearning to have children. If I train my brain to just put it to the side for right now, it's a goal, it's something that I want, like I have fitness goals and career goals, but it's not the only thing that's worth living for right now, that search. And you have to train your brain, I don't need to actively search for it right now. I am in a beautiful position. I'm young, healthy, happy, have great family, have lots of exciting things on the horizon. You have to train your brain that your life right now has so much worth as a single person. And for a lot of us, that's an alien concept. But you need to be grateful for the position you're in right now, because what it means is by the time you meet a partner in the future, when that happens and you have children, you have all this wealth of knowledge and growth, and you know yourself as a person so well that your children get such an enriched experience and your partner gets such an enriched experience because you are somebody who has lived your life on your own terms. You've got comfortable with being with yourself. You've got comfortable understanding what your goals are. And so you are the best person to enter a partnership with and the best person to be a parent with. Because I used to think, so many people are married in their 20s and they've got houses and whatever. But the other day I was reflecting, and basically your 30s is the best time to meet your forever person. Because if I look back at myself at 21 or 20, 10 years ago, I didn't know who I was. My boundary control was even worse than it is now. I wasn't able to say to people, this is what I want. I would fold like a deck of cards to please whoever I was with. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what goals looked like to me. I didn't explore myself enough. And therefore, any relationships I had 10 years ago weren't sustainable. Whereas now I'm in a much healthier landscape. I know that real relationships and connections take work. I know that you need to call yourself out on your own growth areas, and you need to meet your shadow self, and you need to do that work, and you need consistency. So you are currently in the best position to meet your person. However, you need to train your brain that you do not need to meet your person to fulfill your life currently. That there is so much outside of the concept of romantic love that is inherent worth in a life. You have so much to give at work. Your brain has so much to give. You have so much to give to your community, to your wider people, to yourself, that it should only ever be the cherry on top of the cake. And for a lot of us, that's a crazy notion. But when you start saying to yourself, throw the concept of my future husband in the bin. What do I want to do now? And what happens if I had all this space, another 10 years of my life, to just cultivate me? What am I doing? Am I doing that course? Am I signing up for that bungee jump? Am I doing that crazy thing? Because your life is actually for you. And those things that you've been conditioned by social programming to believe is important, like your inherent worth that you give to community, you give to your partner, you give to a child. What happens if right now the reason you're single is because you need to give everything to you without the distraction so that you can be the best person to meet that next chapter of your life?